Hello, so in today's video we're actually doing the calipers for the Ford Focus. I did put a story up on my Instagram for people to vote what colour, and people have spoken. Let's go. So this is the story in question, so I'm just asking what caliper paint shall I go for, and everyone said red. So this is the before. As you can see that my car is in a bit of a state right now, like the wheels, the calipers, they're just not looking all that, hence I wanted to do them in colour. Since we're going into detail, I thought it was a good time to kind of deep clean it in a way. For most of the things in this video, I will be using the Detail Kitchen Chocolate Quick Detailer. Here's more of a closer look to the actual caliper. Here's a close-up of some of the wheel nuts. As you can see, they've got cobwebs on them. So yeah, they needed a clean. Same with the alloys. You saw the state that they were in. It was time to deep clean them a little bit. And speaking of deep cleaning it and making it all nice, we're just going to fix these little silver bits where I curbed it. There's only one place on earth where I curb it every time without a fail because I can just never learn. This is what it looks like painted on. As you can see, it's not that bad. Like, I can tell it's there because I know it's there. But it's time for a break. And after the little break, we will get to the rest of them. I was going to pick it up just there, and then I realized I literally just painted over. It's a lot easier to do them on the table and then move them down on the floor. So we're just going to keep doing that till they're all done. Looking at the condition of my alloys, you can tell that I don't really curb them. They've just been chipped. But yeah, for some reason, every single time in the same place, I curb them and I can't learn my lesson. Apart from this one's a little bit curved, but it's not as bad as the first one. But yeah, they look fine. And obviously, we just continue the process until every wheel is completely done. I also just realized that I've never actually mentioned what comes into the box with the paint. So it's the brake and clutch cleaner, you got a brush, and then obviously the paint. And as I said at the start of the video, I do have gloss red. So while I was doing the wheels, my boyfriend was actually preparing the alloys and cleaning everything, dusting it down and sanding it. And also I didn't realize, but he started painting one of them, and we did have a deal of if he prepares them, I paint them. So obviously I took over. As you can tell, the first one we did take off and we did it in 2 parts. However, we realized we can't reach some of the areas that we needed to. So he thought it's better if we leave them on and then paint them while they are on. Like, he still removed the disc, but we put the caliper back on so it's easier to clean and you don't need to hold it and make a mess basically. I will also mention the fact that the paint was really runny. It was easy to put on, but it was really runny. So we did end up putting cardboard underneath it just in case, and it came in handy. This is not finished, but I thought I'd show you like a little bit of a close-up of what the paint actually looks like on. And it looks really good, but obviously we still had to wait for it to dry to put more coats on and do the bits that we haven't done yet. We ended up eating outside just because we didn't want to leave the tools out, and it took way longer than we thought it would have. We did start at 12 o'clock and we did finish just past 7, only because obviously we tried to clean everything in detail and do everything properly. He also reminded me that I have this tire foam, so I thought, might as well. This is what it looks like after we finish. The car does seem higher just because obviously it's been up for hours, but look how good, and because obviously the gloss black, hello. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a good day.